St. Lucia, good morning to you. We are waking you up, as I always say, with the good vibes. And today we have a special guest, I should say. Her name is Claron Haynes. How are you today, love?
I am so blessed. When I got up this morning, because I came on the Carnival Fascination that is docked right now into your show. And you know what, St. Lucia surprised me, right? It has 3 huge ships in its port. Wow. My first time on the island, I'm impressed already. So we decided to drive around with the taxi in search of a radio station so I can release my song, Jesus Got Me Back. And we were driven here. I'm like, okay. Lo and behold, another big surprise from the Lord. I'm on TV.
Yes, so this just happened, and this is just how, like I said, it's all about good vibes and positivity on my show.
Yes.
So I'm so happy to have you here. She's visiting. Now, where are you from? Which island?
Originally, I'm from the beautiful island of St. Vincent and Grenadines. I think it's only 45 minutes away from here.
That's correct,
by
not
air.
too far from us.
Yes.
Well, we're going to ensure we sharing the good vibes. So you are a gospel artist. Just tell us a little bit about you, what you do, and how you started.
Okay, first of all, I am a teacher by profession. In 2011, I took sick. I hit rock bottom really, really hard. And I was so hopeless, but God reached down, touched me, and he said, you know what, I'm going to give you a bright vision for your life. I don't want you in the classroom anymore, but you're going to be, the world is going to be a classroom. You're going to write songs. You're going to put them out there. You're going to give joy, hope, peace to people. And that's what I've been doing. I'm also a published author. I've published my first book in 2008. It's called It Strikes My Mind. It's a book of poems. And I also have copies. Maybe I'll leave you on the island.
Very nice. So you have a new song released right now. I know it's out on YouTube. It's called Jesus Got My Back.
That's right. No matter what, Jesus got my back. God is in control. Just as how I didn't know where I would end up today. I left the day in his hand. I didn't even know if I would have gotten on a radio station. Here am I on TV. So Jesus got my back. So St. Lucia needs to know that no matter what, hard economic times, problems in their marriages, financial difficulty, they can rest assured that Jesus got their back no matter what.
Great.
Now, Jesus Got My Back was written in 2015 when I was going through a very, very difficult time. And the only hope, the only place I had to fall back on was the promises where Jesus said, I will never leave you. I will never forsake you.
So I noticed that you mentioned that you write your own material, your own music. Where do you draw the inspiration from?
Okay, first of all, when I was a student in St. Vincent and Grenadines Teachers College, I discovered my poetry. When I went to college, when I left the island in 2002, migrated to Canada, I had to go back to my poetry because I was in a new place, new culture. I had to start from scratch. So I had to go back to write and flush whatever I was feeling out of me in my poetry. So that's where the book came from. In 2011, after God took me on this healing journey, he said, listen, you're going to take your poetry one level up. So you're going to write songs. So he was downloading the melodies in my brain, and I was just writing them.
Super. Well, you know, with that said as well, Claron, you are definitely on a journey. It's brought you here today. I'm thankful that we've met and we can share this with St. Lucia. So anybody watching today who just needs that pick-me-up this morning, what would you like to share with them?
I would like to say to them that they need to tap into themselves and find what they are most passionate about and turn it into a business. Because I'm all about entrepreneurship. I've started my own. From a setback came my company, came Clarine's Productions, and you can do the same. If you write, if you sing, sing it for the glory of God. And in so doing, you would be amazed at how many people you would inspire. Be an inspiration. Every morning you wake up, tell yourself, I'm going to get up to inspire someone. There's someone there waiting to hear a story, waiting to see what you have to offer to the world so that they can get the inspiration from that and give them the drive to do what they were really born to do.
Great. Now, with so much energy, so much positivity, how can St. Lucia follow you and find your music?
Okay, St. Lucia can go on to Facebook, Claron U. Haynes. Claron is spelled Clairon. The last name, well, U, my initial, and the last name is Haynes. On my business page, you can find Claron Haynes, Clairon, Haynes, Haynes. On YouTube, you can find Claron Haynes. On Instagram, you can find Claron.Haynes. And follow me. Come on. I want all the St. Lucians to come out and back this girl because I'm full of inspiration. And the inspiration is not for SVG. It's for the whole Caribbean and the world by extension.
So, St. Lucia, this is Claron. This is your dose of positivity, inspiration this early in the morning. And guess what? We're giving you a little teaser of the video, but you have to go check out the rest on YouTube. So, in the meantime, thank you so much.
Oh, I love this. It's just a blessing.
Stand up tall, shoulders square and wide. Fasten your seatbelt, get ready for your ride. Jesus at your side. Jesus got my back. Jesus got my back. How do you know? Calvary tells me so. His blood is my backpack, yeah. Faith my knapsack. Enemies on the ground, ready to attack me, but I am not afraid, no. I've already prayed, and Jesus got my back. Hallelujah, Jesus got my back.
Good morning, everybody. This morning is back. How are you doing today? If you just joined us, welcome to the family. Allow us to help your Friday be the best one to date. Right now, we're going to be bringing you the highlights of a very anticipated event when it comes to the Soleil Festival and more specifically, the Jazz Festival. If you haven't guessed by now, it is the Jazz Sampler. They have launched, they are ready, and it's going to be amazing. If you don't believe me, let's check this out.
The Jazz Sampler was born, and then we decided to approach some of our friends, our music friends, Rooster among others, and they came on board with us, and that is how we started the very first Jazz Sampler at the Indies nightclub 2012. It was always meant to be a precursor to jazz, preparing us for the main stage, and it has served its purpose, because coming out of that we formed some amazing partnerships with the former dispensation, the Cemetery Tourist Board, but even more so now, we formed some even greater partnerships. So I think I want to say that I'm so delighted, so proud to see that we're now embarking on our 6th staging of Jazz Samplers. Last year we embarked on another very special engagement with a company that is set up primarily to manage, to execute events that are national relevance, national events even more so. And they have been a tremendous support to us in many ways, financially, as well as strategically, when it comes to marketing and advertising, and just consulting with us and helping us to put together a package that is not only of the highest standard locally, but regionally, and even in preparation for an international showcase and marketing approach. So at this point, we would like to call the Chief Executive Officer for the Events Company of St. Lucia, Mr. Thomas Leons.
Yeah, I was very impressed with what I saw. And then last year, we also got involved in our new role as an events company. And I remember engaging with Sisterhood. I don't know how long after the production last year. It was a couple of months afterwards. With some brainstorming and decided should we do it the same way we did in 2017, what can we do different? In 2018, I'm thinking one of the main changes we did of the event, which hasn't been announced, has it? Yeah? So the date for the event is one of the changes that came about as a result of the engagement with Sister, we're bringing it closer to the main event, as it were. So that's one of the things that came out. Yeah, so it's been great working with you guys, and I anticipate that the partnership will continue for some years to come.
Heineken being a brand that constantly speaks of innovation, constantly speaks of being fresh, being modern, and always finding ways to connect, of course, with our local market. We saw Sisterhood as that brand, and of course the Jazz Sampler being what it is. For me, it's not just a show. Coming and seeing what it's developed into over the years, it really is a production. It brings the community together. It unifies companies as well as local roots, international roots, and this is something that Heineken is just more than happy to be a part of. And that is the reason, not to mention the awesome set that they come up with every single year, and the way that they find ways to just transform the show, which is in true fashion Heineken, the brand that continues to innovate and transform ways of having just the most refreshing drink ever in a green bottle. Yes.
It's been a real pleasure working with you, especially because we are, as a Heineken and Jazz Sampler, in a very similar situation. Also for Heineken, it's not easy every year to reinvent ourselves, to go beyond what we already do. So Heineken is sponsoring jazz since a long time, it's sponsoring the sampler since already a lot of years, but every year people expect every time something more. So for us, we closed our eyes and we said, okay, what can we do this year to really let people say wow to what we are going to accomplish. So Heineken is about be a man of the word. So this is exactly what we are talking about.
There you have it. Didn't I tell you it's going to be amazing? And Jazz Sampler is definitely one of the events that everybody looks forward to every year on their calendar. If you've never been, maybe this should be the year that you consider. With that said, we'll be back, everybody. All right, family, so this is our Friday together, Free Up Fridays at that. We are starting the weekend today. You're starting it off with this morning. So that's why I know you're going to go out and have an amazing one, a fabulous Friday, a fantastic weekend. And of course, we have to do some morning greetings. First of all, I have to say happy belated birthday to a very, very special lady who is also very loyal to the family, loves watching this morning. So Mommy Solange, she's so loyal that I have to call her Mommy. Happy belated birthday to you. I am so sorry I missed it. I mean, you know, we make up with these things, but you know, I have plenty love for you. We love you here at DBS as well. So I hope you had an amazing day. And let me tell you something, 40 never looks so good on somebody, all right? So remember that. Also, we have to say special good morning to Katrina and also Antonia. So these two fabulous ladies, I know you're enjoying it as well. And speaking of fabulous ladies, today is for you from our friends at Hobbies. So here's some style inspiration to take you into the weekend. All right, so now for sure, we are all set. We have our fashion styles from Hobbies. We've had all the updates, so we're in the know right now, and we're going to go out there and spread the good vibes. Thank you for starting your morning off the right way with us here at DBS. And of course, this morning is going to continue to be an amazing one. So thank you again, and we look forward to seeing you on Monday where we resume and sharing all the good vibes. We'll see you then.